The Meadowcreek Community Garden will form a center for community members to gather and contribute to the improvement of the neighborhood. The garden will provide a source of fresh food, a safe location for community collaboration, and a source of pride for the surrounding areas.
So I drive past this area every day to come into work, and it was just a grassy plot. And I'm just saying to myself, we could probably do something really cool with this area. I'm going out buying produce every day and buying herbs every day. I'm saying we need to do something with this. One day I came in doing some summer planting, and there's a tomato plant growing out of nowhere near my door. So that gave me the idea to say, hey, we can build a garden here. I went to a couple of our teachers and said, there's a problem. I'm a chef. I know how to cook it, but I don't know how to plant it. I don't know how to uproot it. So y'all got to help me out. And we got together and made a plan, a proposal on what we wanted to do with this area. And within a couple of months, we found some community partners and got with the community and figured out if there was some interest, and it was completely overwhelming. But we're still in the planning stages now. There's so much that we want to do, so many different avenues that we want to try and explore to grow this into something more. And we want to sustain it. We want it to be here 10, 15, 20 years down the road where we can actually have something that is going to be able to benefit the community and the students of the school. So if you look behind me, this is where we are, which is far away from a grassy plot. We want to do things within the culinary arts department to be able to bring families and students in to do some farm-to-table cooking, learn about what there is as far as fresh produce is concerned that they can be doing on a regular basis at home, learn here at school and bring those items back home and teach their families. So it's a trickling effect.
Our community garden will address one aspect of the food desert that our cluster experiences at Meadowcreek. But we need to have something that's going to satisfy our community year-round. Hydroponics and vertical gardening will allow us to provide food year-round for our community, and not just produce, but yet we'll be able to bring protein to our families' tables as well. Aquaponics allows us to utilize the waste of the fish in order to grow crops and produce and herbs and actually fruit as well in our vertical garden. We have students here that come to school without having a proper meal the night before, and that absolutely impacts student performance. We want to have a program where we can fill the book bags of students on Fridays when we know those families are in need. We have shut-ins in our community. We have elderly that have food delivered to them on a regular basis. We want to supplement that as a service outreach so that we're meeting the needs of those people with fresh produce, fresh protein, as well as fresh fruit that we can help them with. We'll be able to have students set up the Meadowcreek Market and be able to raise money to allow this program to continue year after year as it serves not only their emotional needs, the needs of our community and the service, but the educational ability to bring in different classrooms to work on a single project together.
So here at Meadowcreek, we are building a community garden, and that's so awesome because it has just a variety of benefits. But one of the huge things that's important, it kind of goes why schools are important. Whether or not you have a child in school at the time, schools are vital to your community. And why community gardens are so important, because it helps tie in communities into their schools in so many ways.
Our community is currently in a food desert, which means that they don't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. Our community goes throughout their days suffering without the ability to obtain those resources so they can have a full, nutritious meal. Your $25,000 grant will supply us with the resources that are necessary to serve our community to ensure that every family has a nutritious meal on their plate.